Welcome. In this short video, we'll be taking you through our Python coding error tasks. In this task, you'll be shown some code which contain errors, and your job is to find out where the errors are and correct them. You can get to this page from the Code in Python menu option and Python coding errors, and there are a number of Python errors that you can have a look at on the website. Let's click on this one here. If you aren't logged into the website, you'll see this notice here which will remind you to log in so that you can earn some CS points as you are going through. If you aren't logged in or don't have an account or don't want an account, please just click dismiss this message. Let's have a look at this code here and see if we can identify any errors. The way that we identify errors is by clicking on the bit of code where we think the error is. For example, on line 3, if choice is equal to fruit, fruit is actually a string, so that should be encased in some speech marks. So we're going to click on fruit and it should tell us that we are correct. You'll notice that down here we have a correct and it will tell us why that is the correct error. You'll also notice that it will tell us how many errors there are in the program code. So how does indentation work? On line 4, for example, this piece of code here is indented too far to the left. So if we think a piece of code needs to be indented more to the right, we click to the right of the code. And again, it will bring up our correct and the reason why this error is correct. If we think a bit of code is indented too far to the right, so it needs to go more to the left, we click to the left of the code. And again, that should show us a tick to show that we're correct, and it will say why that error is correct there. So if we think a bit of code is wrong, we click on that bit of code. If we think a bit of code is indented too far to the left, we click to the right of the code. If we think a bit of code is indented too far to the right, we click onto the left of the code. So if the code is indented wrongly, we're clicking on the side of the code where we think the code should actually go. If we think that there is some code missing, we should be clicking where we think the code is missing. For example, on line 1, money is equal to input. Money, we're expecting someone to enter something in as an integer, a number. So we're actually missing int here with a bracket. So we're going to click on there where the code should go. And again, we get our tick and it shows us the reason why that error is correct. If we thought that a piece of code was missing from the start or the end of the code, what we would do is click where we thought the code would go. For example, if we thought if there was a random in here but we hadn't imported random, we would click where random should supposed to go at the top here, but that isn't the case here and that isn't correct there. Hopefully you understand now how to do this. Thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. That would be really helpful. Thank you very much, and bye bye for now.